Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kobe and this is SkyTech Digital. Now in this video, I'm going to show you how you can be able to back up your website. So after showing you how you can be able to back up your website, I'll show you how you can be able to move a website from one domain to a different domain. So as you can see over here, this is the website that we're going to use, and we're going to back this website up and then move it from this place to this domain that you see over here. So you see this is cleaning.kitechtutorials.com and this one is kd.kitechtutorials.com. So I want to move this cleaning company website into this subdomain over here, and that is exactly what we're going to do. So I'm going to go to the dashboard of this particular website over here, which is kd.kitechtutorials.com. I'm going to go over there and then I'll go and then install a plugin. So what we're going to do is we're just going to install a plugin which will help us to do that. So I'm going to go to plugins over here and then I'll go to add new plugin and then I'm going to search for backup bliss. So just search for this particular plugin over here, which is backup bliss. Okay, just type in backup bliss and what you're gonna get is this backup migration over here. So this is exactly what we are looking for. So backup migration by Iniserv. Okay, so Iniserv, this is exactly what we want to install. So just click on install now and we can go ahead to activate it. But as you can see, you have 5-star ratings over here with 80,000 active installation, meaning that people really love this plugin. Okay, so I'm going to just click on activate to activate it, and then we'll go ahead to refresh the website. So go ahead and refresh your website whenever you activate a new plugin. So as you can see, this is the plugin settings over here. I'm going to skip this one, and then this is the free version, and at the end of the video I'll show you how the pro version also works. So as you can see, this is how it works. Let me just remove this one over here, and you can go ahead and back up your website. So you can create a backup now, or you can go ahead to have backup created for you automatically. So if you want it to set time and other stuff, so that date and other stuff, so that it will automatically create backups for your website, so that whenever your website have issues, you can be able to go ahead and access it. It's good for all websites because every website needs a backup plugin which will be able to help them restore back their website whenever I have any issues. So let's say I go ahead and say maybe create automatic backup. This is how it's going to be. So you select your the week and then the day and then the time. Okay, so it's going to be that. Now I just want to turn it off. Okay, and then I'm going to use this one, which is what I'm going to create a backup now. So if I click on create a backup now, also this is exactly what I'm going to get over here. So as you can see, based on your selection, this is the total megabyte of data which will be zip that will be backed up over here. So let me just close it and then show you some of the settings over here. So you go ahead and then you check what will be backed up. So if you come over here, you're going to see that they're going to back up all your files. Okay, so the plugins, the themes and other stuff, your uploads, everything in the WP content folder. Okay, they're going to back it up for you. And then WordPress installation, if you want them to back it for you, you can also take that one. And then what to include, what to exclude. Want to exclude files based on filters? If yes, then you can select all your files over here. So it says do not backup files which is larger than 100 megabytes. So you want to exclude all those things over here, and then you go ahead and check all those things, what you want to exclude and what you don't want to exclude also over here. And then if you want to exclude the file part, you can take it. If you want to exclude the directory part, you can also take it. And then the database also over here, this is basically what you also want to exclude. So all database will be okay. So this one is included. Okay, so this one is basically included. So all database will be will be backed up unless you exclude them from by defining exclusion rules. Okay, so it will be backed up over here. So if you go down, you can see all the settings about this one over here. Now remember that some of the settings are pro settings, so you wouldn't be able to have access to it and then also change it. And then where shall your backup be stored? Okay, so where would your backup be stored? Now remember that since you are using the free version over here, backups will be stored on what, your local server. Okay, so backup will be stored on your local server, and then accessibility via link, yes. And then if you have the pro version, you can use your Google Drive to be able to back it up. Okay, so these are all premium settings over here. You can do that. Now if you come over here, how shall the backup be stored? Okay, so let's look at this one over here. So this is what the name of the backup, the file, you can rename it over here. And then the zipping. Okay, so you choose the zipping type that you want, but of course this is the only thing that we can be able to choose because we are using a free version also. And then when you come to the next one, it says what, encryption. This is also something which they are planning on what, bringing it over here. And then also other options, and then troubleshooting, you can go through it. Okay, so these are what the backup settings over here. Now aside the backup, they also have staging site, and then you can also manage your backup, manage and restore your backup. So let's look at the staging site. So you can create a staging site on your server or on a test WP over here. So that is a external server. So when you want to create a staging site, you can choose, define a path that you want this staging site to go, and then you just click on staging. Now your staging site list. Okay, so if you have any staging site list, it will come over here. So you can do so also using this plugin. And then if you want to use a test WP, that is a test WP, sorry, test WP, that is an external server. Okay, you can also do that, but with this one it have what, up to 1 gig and 2 days or 7 days if logged in. Otherwise they will remove it. Okay, so they remove it from you. So within that days, you need to know how you backup or stage your website and other stuff. Okay, and then you can go ahead and then create the backup for it. So basically this is how the staging also works. And then when you come over here, you can quickly manage your backups also over here. So let's go ahead and then start to create our backup. So we can click over here to create our backup. Okay, and then it will load for us and tell us based on your selection of data, the data will be zipped over here. Okay, so based on your selections, 155.38 megabyte of data on zip will be backup. So we can go ahead and then create the backup. All right, so as you can see over here, it's creating the backup for us. It is so fast, and we can be able to get it done within some few minutes over here. All right guys, so our backup is done, and we can get it or access it using this particular link over here to access the backup. So now we have our backup over here. We can go ahead and then either download the backup or download the log. So since we want to move it to a different website, okay, I told you that I want to move it to a different website. So let me just close this one over here. Now if I come to manage and restore backups, you're going to see that your backups are over here. You can go ahead and then manage and then restore it. Okay, so if you want to restore it, you can just click over here, okay, the one that you selected, and then you click on what, restore over here. You can also go ahead and just create a staging from this particular backup over here. Now of course, if you want to download the backup, we can go ahead and click on download over here to download it. Now if you want to delete it, we can also click on what, delete. We can also upload a backup. Okay, we can also upload a backup if you want to upload backup. So this is very, very fast, and for you and for those of you who don't want your website to be hacked, there are situations whereby your website is hacked, and then you have to recreate the whole website itself. If you don't have a backup for it which is stored somewhere, you realize that you have to everything is in the drain, and then you have to restart everything again. Okay, so this backup migration plugin by Backup Place is very, very important and very, very good for your website. So let's just click over here to download the backup and move it to our cleaning website over here, which we are designing new. Okay, so I'm just designing this cleaning website. There is nothing new over here. This is a new WordPress installation. So I'm just going to go over here where is it, this place over here, and then just download this backup that we just did. So I'm going to download it. I'll wait for it to download, and then we will make sure that we have it on this particular website. So let's wait for it to download and we'll come back. Alright guys, so our backup has been downloaded successfully, and as you can see, this is the backup over here, and we can go ahead and then view it over here on our full in our downloads over here. So as you can see, this is the backup that we just downloaded. So to be able to install the backup or upload the backup over here, we also need to do the same thing. Go to the dashboard of a cleaning website that we want to bring the backup over there. So our domain over here, which is cleaning.kitech that we want to bring the backup over here. So what we need to do is we want to go ahead and then go to plugins over here and then click on add new plugin, and then what we want to do is we want to search for backup place. So just search for backup place. So if you don't get it, just make sure that the backup place is what is put together over here. So this is the backup migration tool that we want. So we want to just click on install. So we are migrating the website from this place to that place, and then we can go ahead and activate it. All right, so it has been activated. Let's just refresh it, and this is what the backup migration, just backup tool over here, just the way we did the other one on the other website. So I'm going to skip this one over here. Now this time around, we are not going to create any backup, but what we're going to do is we want to go to manage and restore over here, and then where it says what upload backup file, that is where we want to upload our backup file that we we downloaded from here. Okay, so we're gonna go over here and click on upload over here, upload backup file over here, and we're gonna drop our drag and drop, or even select the file over here. So I'm gonna just go ahead and click on browse over here, and I'm gonna go straight into my downloads, and I'm gonna get this particular one, which is this one over here, and click on open over here. So it will take time for it to upload, so make sure that you upload your upload speed is more, and then also your website have space that you can be able to upload that kind of file over there. So you hold on for it to upload, and then we will come back later. All right guys, so our upload has been successfully done, as you can see over here, and we also triggered a rescan of your local folder automatically, so that the file will show up in your list of backups. So everything is done, and we can close it. So now we can be able to close it. So now that we've uploaded it over here, now we can go ahead and click on restore. Now before you even go ahead to click on restore, know that everything on this particular website, the first website, the username, everything, the users over there will come to this website. So make sure that you have that users also. Okay, so you have the username, and then you also remember the password also over there. So make sure that you do so. Now I'm talking about this website, the kd.kitechtutorials.com, the one that we are migrating from this place to the new website, which is cleaning.kitech.tutorials. Now note that when you are backing up, when you go to what will be backup, you realize that the database and other stuff will also be backed up, and when the database are backed up, means that your users and all those things will all be backed up. Okay, so when you restore it over here, you need to enter new remember the username over there, and then the password also that you used also. Okay, so remember, make sure that you write it down and then remember it. So we're going to click on restore over here. So now we have uploaded it over here. Now we can go ahead and then restore, so we can be able to restore it over now. Aside uploading it over here, also you can also use an FTP, or go to your cPanel and then your file manager over there, and then upload it into this directory over here, file directory over here. So your file directory will be written over here. Make sure that you upload it over there. Okay, so basically that is it. Now after you do that, you rescan, you refresh over here to rescan, and then it will show over here. So I'm going to click on restore to restore the file for us. So I'm clicking on restore over here. So as you can see, it is telling us that all existing folders, files, and database on this site will be overwritten and destroyed for good. If you understand it, we can go to yes, and then we can click on start, restore. Or you can also say what, only want to restore part of the backup, which is a pro version over here. So I'm going to click on restore, start restoring, and then it's telling us that we shouldn't close anything over here. As long as it is processing, do not close anything. So wait for it to restore everything, and then we can be able to have our new website. Alright guys, so our website has been restored and we have been able to migrate it. Now it says that it is done, so I can just close this one over here. So I'm going to go ahead and then click on it to close it. So as you can see, we can just go ahead and then close it. So it says that thank you, next step, keep your files saved by enabling auto backups, blah blah blah. If you prepare a different interval, you can set it here. Don't switch an automatic backup and close. So I'm not going to switch, so I'm just going to click on close over here, and then you may changes you made to the website save, just click on save over here. Now it's going to refresh the website, and as you can see, we have to log into the website. Okay, so you need to log into your website to make sure that everything that you did is now working. But even if you are not logged in, let's try and see if we can open the website here and see if everything is working perfectly. So guys, as you can see, it is now working perfectly, and the website that we migrated is now here. So now we have the cleaning.kitechtutorials.com over here, and then we also have the KD also over here. So you can go ahead and check the KD also is also still working. Okay, so the two websites are all having the same thing. We have migrated this one to this particular one, and that is the amazing thing. You don't need to do anything, you can just migrate it, and then that is it, using this particular plugin over here. So now that we've been able to migrate it, I think it is time for me to introduce to you how you can be able to also restore it. If let's say we have this one, we've backed up over here. Okay, we've backed up over here, and then let's say we go ahead and then even let's go to pages over here, and then mistakenly one of our pages have been destroyed or deleted. Okay, so let's say now let me go to, let's say, a contact page over here. Okay, so I want to trash this contact page. All right, so I trash the contact page. Let me go to trash over here, and then I delete it permanently also over here. So now if you go to our this KD over here and want to go to, let's say, let me just refresh it right now. I want to go to contact. You see that there is no contact page over here. Now let's try and then even go to contact over here and see what will happen. It will tell us that oops, that page cannot be found. Okay, so what happened? It means that there is something wrong with our website, and then this is where we can fall back to our our backup. Okay, so we can go to the backup migration over here, click on backup migration, and then we can be able to restore the backup that we did for this particular website. Now the first one we did, we just migrated it to a different website. Now we want to restore it when there is a fault over here. So I go to manage and restore backups, and now over here I can be able to go ahead and click on restore over here to restore the backup that I did. So yes, I want to start restoring, and it will take me through the same process it did for the other website. Okay, and when it's done, we can be able to find just get our website back as refresh. All right guys, so it was successfully done over here, and we can go ahead and click on this one which says don't switch on automatic backups and close. I'm going to just click over here and then close it. Now it will refresh the website for us. Now it did not allow us to log in because this time around it is the same website that we are restoring the backup. Okay, so now let's go ahead and just see if our contact page is now showing there. As you can see, now our contact page is working perfectly fine. Okay, so we've restored the backup that we did, and that is how amazing this plugin is. Okay, so everything works perfectly. Now if you want to get the pro version of this website of this plugin, you can get the pro version of this plugin by going to this particular website which says backup bliss. Okay, so I'm going to just put it over here, backupbliss.com. okay, you can go over there and then get the pro version. Now the pro version allows you to do so many things. So as you can see, this is their main website over here. You can be able to go over there and then you can get a pro version of this particular website. Now the premium version or the pro version allows you to do a lot of things. Okay, a lot of things like I showed you over here. You can be able to add or manage configuration sets over here. Okay, you can add or manage configuration sets over here. You can when you check the what will be backup, also you can be able to just do so many settings. Okay, all these ones which is written, the crown is showing, icon is showing over there, means that it is a premium version. Okay, so you can be able to do those editing out of it. So as you can see, when I scroll down over here, and even the most amazing thing is this particular one, which is where shall the backup be stored. Okay, so since you don't want to burden your server, it is better to store your backup outside your server. Okay, so like you said, I did what I downloaded the backup. Okay, and then I stored it on my computer over here. So when there is a time for me to save it, restore it again, I'll just upload it and then I'll be able to use it. But you can use Google Drive also. Okay, so Google Drive also is in the premium version over here, and then you can be able to use it. So go to Backup Bliss over here and then read about it, what the premium version can do for you. So unlimited size, external storage, there are certain things that are also coming soon over here. Okay, you also have support. They will be able to support you anyhow you want it, and then you can go ahead and then get it. Now when you click on get it now over here, it's going to take you to where you can be able to purchase the premium version over here. So as you can see, this is the options, the product options over here. Now the normal one, which is the for one site, and it is non-commercial site, it is going for 29.98 USD, and they have 14-day money back guarantee over here. This is not costly. You can be able to have it if you want your website, you don't want any trouble in the future for your website. It is better to get a backup plugin for your website, and a pro version will help you be able to backup and do unlimited backups and other stuff for you. So there are also other licensing options also over here which you can also go for. Okay, and after that, just enter your email address, choose the payment option that you want, and then you can be able to go ahead and then get the plugin for yourself. But I already have the plugin, the pro version of the plugin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go to my plugins over here and then click on add new plugin, and then I will install the pro version. So I'm going to go over here, click on choose file over here, and then I'll be able to go into plugins. Okay, so I'm going to go to plugins over here, and as you can see, I have backup pro over here, and then I can be able to just click on this one and then just open it and then click on install now. So it's going to install the backup pro for me, that is the premium version for me, and I'll go ahead and activate the plugin. Alright guys, so as you can see, I have activated a plugin and it is asking for a license key. Okay, so if I go to my plugins over here and then go to backup pro over. You see that I have this backup pro license over here. So I'm going to just right click over here and then open with a text editor. So I'm going to open with Notepad over here, and then I'm supposed to get my license key. So I'm going to copy the license key over here, just copy it and then come over here. Okay, let me close this one, hide this one, come over here and paste the license key over here, then click on verify. And as you can see, the license key has been activated, and I will get access to all other things that I need. Okay, so I'm going to get access to almost everything. Okay, so let me go to where the backup is stored. Okay, so where it's going to be stored, and as you can see, this one is there for me. So I can decide to either toggle on and off over here. Okay, and that is it. So I can just decide to toggle on over here, and then connect my Google Drive to it. Okay, so I can just go ahead and connect my Google Drive to it. I can also do so many things. I can download I can backup unlimited backups. I can do a lot of things. If I go to manage over here, there are so many things that I don't need to do. I can manage my license over here. I can have multiple backups also over here. There are a lot of things that I can do with this particular plugin. Okay, and that is why it is very important to get the pro version also. And if you love this plugin, of course you have to support them. Okay, so that is it. So this is how you can be able to create a backup for your website, and then also migrate one website to another website. Okay, so that is how you can be able to back up and then restore your website, and then also do a website migration from one domain to the other domain. Thank you for watching. My name is Kobe. See you in the next video. Bye bye.